Hello everybody, it's Tommy and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a really fun, fast little creative sim video of some characters from another game that I have been playing on my channel recently called I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. And I've been kind of getting into these, I don't know how to say it other than like dating sim, virtual novel, autome games, I don't really know. But I've been playing a lot of them, and that is one that I recently finished. So in a way, I've been thinking of how can I incorporate the other games that I've been playing into The Sims, so that maybe some of you who really only like my Sims content can catch some of the other stuff that I've been working on, and also hopefully quite a few of you will maybe be interested in some of what I talk about today and then go over and check out my other Let's Play of some of my other games that I do play on my channel. I am trying to branch out just a little bit only because The Sims can get a little bit dry if you do it consistently all the time, and I do love The Sims. I love doing speed builds, I love making content with The Sims, but there are so many other branches of video gaming out there, and I would just like to dip my toes into some of them. So I have been playing dating sims, virtual novels. If you would like to see my Colonel Sanders Let's Play, it will be linked at the end of this video, and I recommend it because obviously I'm going to be making some characters from my Let's Play today. So the game overall was really enjoyable, I would say. It was definitely a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Like, when you think of maybe something that is supposed to be like one really big advertisement, it might feel like a little bit of a cash grab, but the game is actually free and there is no in-game paid content as far as I can tell, and it was just goofy, kind of quirky, has like an anime-esque style to it, and the characters for me were super inspirational. So I decided that when I finish a Let's Play of a different game, I'm going to do either a speed build of some kind of a something from that game or recreate some of the characters. So today we're going to be recreating 3 characters, including of course Colonel Sanders, Aeshleigh, who is kind of like the main villain in the game, and Miriam, who is your best friend character. And this is also just one really big excuse for me to make Colonel Sanders in Creative Sim, which is so weird and something I thought I would never do on my channel, but specifically the version of him from that game where he does appear to be slightly younger, although like it's definitely implied that he is a little bit older because that's kind of the joke behind all of it, but it is maybe like a slightly younger, older version of the Colonel, if you get me. Overall for the game, I really also enjoyed the like colors and the aesthetic. I love the color palette that they went with, and it was super pretty for like all of the character designs. I saw like a lot of the character designs from the original artist floating around on Twitter, and he, I believe it was, did an amazing job, and so I wanted to see if I could replicate some of that amazingness in Creative Sim form. So like I said, Aeshleigh is kind of your main villain character. She's got a really fun body shape. Her thighs are actually supposed to be kind of like drumstick shaped, so they're really big on top and really small on the bottom. For her actual like wear, she wears a student outfit that is supposed to be like a cooking outfit uniform, but it was very specific. It had like a heart cut out on top, and I decided to sort of just match it with a shirt and some of the stuff that looks similar, a choker, a skirt, and hopefully overall get the vibe. And I actually love the way that she turned out. It's not exactly what she's wearing, but you can totally tell that it's her if you watch my Let's Play or if you're familiar with the game at all. And then the most intimidating character to make, Colonel Sanders. So Colonel is, he's very tall, he's very sort of like muscular, and he's got a soft sort of face, a very like pointed kind of chin, and then he's got a very specific beard mustache combo, glasses, and overall like he just has a very like kind looking presence. And then the hair was a little bit specific too. I was actually going through a lot of my in-game hairs, which I don't have too many when it comes to male Sims, so I ended up not being able to find any that I was super happy with, and I had to leave and go find a brand new one that was very specific to not him. Like, it wasn't created as a Colonel Sanders hair, but it was definitely more up the alley. I would say just check out my Let's Play, and then you will know what the characters look like. You can come back and check this video out. And then the other big issue with him is that he wears sort of like a white button-up shirt, and in the game he has a pocket with like a pen in it, and then he also wears a black necktie tie, not like a bow tie, but an actual like tie. And I knew that was going to be super complicated to try to get to work. Just doing the apron over the top in the shade of red with the combination of the undershirt at all was a nightmare and a half to try and find things that worked. And I ended up finding an accessory apron that fit over his entire body and one shirt that I managed to find that could go underneath. It doesn't clip. But as you can tell, the collar obviously changed to a shade of red, which I didn't think was the worst thing considering that it kind of goes with the general color scheme of the Colonel. And I also really liked that for, I guess, his character design, they didn't put like KFC all over everything. Like the Colonel has clothes that aren't like branded, which really worked out for me when I tried to do this. Otherwise, I would have ended up having to do a lot of custom clothes, which I haven't done in a while, and I wasn't really interested in putting the time into because this is a little bit of a funny creative sim. I just wanted it to be simple. As far as the custom content in today's video, I do currently have a folder over up on my Pinterest. It is labeled KFC Cast for any of you who are going to be looking for some of the stuff I'm using in today's video, including like Aeshleigh's shirt, skirt, the visor, the full body accessory apron. I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep that folder up. It's kind of messing with my vibe over there, but I might move everything over to my general creative sim folder. So look in those two places if you are interested in anything you see today. Last but not least, we have our final character that I decided to do, which is Miriam. She is like your best friend character, and I think for the route that I chose in the game, I really didn't get to experience her too much, but she is one of the more interesting characters as far as like dialogue, and I think in general her personality, she's very outgoing in a way that like maybe her character design, you would look at her and maybe think she wasn't. And her specialty is that she creates special like delicacy mini foods, and I think she really stands out. She's like super interesting for the game itself, and I did want to create her. Instead of doing maybe some of the other characters, there was like Van, but he had a very interesting haircut that I didn't think I was going to be able to accomplish. And then there was a robot character, and then there was another character named Pop. So these were the ones that were the most human-like that I thought I could pull off the most successfully. And Miriam actually wears, again, a variation of the chef's uniform with a skirt, but she specifically was wearing like a chef's hat. So I wanted to make sure I included that and her like signature green shade of hair, which was like a soft, pretty like pearlescent kind of green, and a tall socks and shoes combo, which it was a little bit complicated to actually figure out their shoes, but I managed to find enough art to figure it all out. So that is going to be the end of today's video. Again, if you would like to check out my Let's Play of I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator, it will be linked in one big playlist at the end for you guys to check out, see what ending I got, how did I do, did I get a bad ending, and let me know what else you guys would like to see. I will be back on schedule soon. I've been through some stuff recently, so bear with me, but thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon below to turn on post notifications so you can get updated every single time I post, and I will talk to you all in the next one.